here is years and years of my thoughts, dreams, embarrassing moments, and the most random obsessions. Today I thought I really want to know what I was on about when I was 13 years old. So I decided to read my old journal entries and I'm gonna take you guys with me. So come along. Hey guys, I'm Navanita and I'm just a girl who wants to document her life. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I actually have 4 main journals, as you can see here, and I'm gonna take the most oldest one among these. This is the most embarrassing one for me because the journal entries in this are absolutely the most cringest things you can find in the world. This is my first official journal in my life. I somehow saw some videos about junk journaling on YouTube and I decided that I was going to be a junk journalist, a junk journal girly. From the outside it looks like a very pretty vintage coded journal, but I will flip you through this. It's ridiculous how ugly this looks. This is actually a diary, a random diary, and I've written everything in this one. This is so pathetic, you guys. The intro itself, look at this. My own book. This is the name of the journal. It looks cringe and ugly to me now, but the 13-year-old me would have thought this was cool. So the first page is about my best friends. I have written the names of my best friends in here and my class. This is really an ugly page again. Okay, then there is this page about my favorite songs and I have decided to put random stickers in here, but my favorite songs at that time were all I listened to was Malayalam and Tamil songs. I did not have any idea about a world outside of that. So I have written them. Yeah, these are all, I'm not saying these are bad songs, but the way I have written them, it's so funny. I have written my favorite actors are Vijay or Surya, Laletan, Tobino, Prithviraj and DQ. I don't think Vijay or Surya is my favorite actor, but for some reason I have written that. That's probably because my best friends in my school, they were like hardcore Vijay fans, so I wanted to fit in. So that's probably why. Another page here, I have written always keep smiling. Then there is a smiley sticker and I've written smile please. Smile is a best medicine. What kind of grammar is that? What is the purpose of this whole page? The little something that I thought was really cool. I have given like expansions for every single letter in my name. My name is Navanita, okay.
N stands for naughty, A for attractive, B versatile, A ambitious, N nervous, E efficient, E excellent, T totally cool, H happy or hardworking, and
A anxious. The New Year resolutions for 2020, I wanted to write my diary on a daily basis. I wanted to study maths and score full marks in it, work hard and make maths simpler for me. I wanted to practice yoga daily. I wanted to control my anger. I wanted to reduce my phone usage to 30 minutes a day. She will not believe what my screen time is today. It's definitely over 7 hours, so I'm proud of myself for that. There are a bunch of cringe quotes, another set of cringe quotes up here. Judge me when you are perfect. Stay motivated, stay inspired. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. My mom is my blood, my dad is my heart. There's this whole page about how I wanted to get a nose pin. Then I have written some diary entries. I have written about my dreams. My dream back then was to study space science, that didn't happen. I studied chemistry instead. I wanted a job in ISRO and then I have striked it off and I have written I wanted to do teaching. None of that happens. I don't like either of those jobs now. These were all my dreams when I was 13. Looking back, it feels so weird because I don't relate to that version of me anymore because those dreams are not mine anymore. I don't want to do certain things that I have listed in this. That's probably because I started to know myself better. I have this picture of baby me In here, I have written about my new future plans. I get upgraded future plans every few months, so there are gonna be like multiple pages of future plans in this book. Pages. I don't know what this is, fungus or whatever. I have a timetable. I think this was the one that I wanted to follow when I was in lockdown, but I can assure you that that did not happen. A daily workout routine, and then there is this habit tracker. I saw this somewhere on the internet and I wanted to try it. You can see how much of a lazy person I am, because I have written this habit tracker and there is not a single bubble in this that is ticked off or checked off. Some newspaper cuttings about Lionel Messi. This was in the time of World Cup 2022, I believe. I have written Leo Messi fan. Yeah, I still am, but the way I have done this is so cringe when I look back. Christmas page. I think it's the only decent one that I have seen so far. I've written something in here. This is page about the books I read this year. There is Anne of Green Gables and the whole Anne of Green Gables series.
Da Vinci Code, Emma, Secret Garden, when Marnie was there.
In the lockdown period, I read a real lot of books and I have never read that much of books ever since. There is a Q&A with me. There is a lot of questions that I have asked myself. I got this idea from 73 Questions by Vogue. Have you seen them? Like, I was obsessed with those videos at that time. Like, I would watch them over and over again with different celebrities. I was obsessed with that at the time, and I decided to make a 73 questions with myself, but there is only like 13 questions in here, but you know, you get the idea, right? Finally found a really aesthetic page from this journal. I have this letter to yourself. There's this page about yoga and a little note about how I love doing yoga. There is this page about my playlist. I've written the most generic TikTok songs, the ones that you see in YouTube shorts. There are like a lot of diary entries. There's this page about World Cup, the timings and everything. There's this page after Argentina won the World Cup. Then I have attempted a 30 days of writing challenge. I have written 5 pages only. 5 days only. Yeah, that's the end of the journal. There is a thank you note for whoever is reading this. That's the end of the first journal ever. Oh my god. Next, I have made this vintage journal. I got this idea from Malayali YouTuber called Safa with the Pen, if I remember correctly, and I am so obsessed with it still. This is called my secret vintage journal. I made these papers by dipping A4 size papers in coffee water. It looks very vintage. See, this one looks really good. So this is one thing that I'm really proud of. This one is the third journal. This is actually really a pretty journal. I really started to understand the aesthetics and the art of journaling in a pretty way. I'm not saying that you have to be filtering out things and making it look beautiful to others, but I wanted to make this something that I would cherish forever. So yeah, I love this one far better than whatever this was. I have written about the first long trip from school when I went to Munnar with my friends. This ticket from Mandala that I got, that's actually a good little souvenir. There is another playlist. There's a page about friends. I am so obsessed with this page. This is like an actual really good journal page, I believe. I have written about how I discovered Friends and how I am obsessed with it. This page is really pretty. This is like a journal spread that I did back then. Actually bought some new journal supplies, pattern papers and washi tapes and stickers and everything. So I tried to do an actual serious journal spread for the first time. When you paint your house, they give you these color cards, and I was really obsessed with them as a kid, so I have pasted one of them. These are like 2 dresses that I have designed. This one looks like a lehenga that Aishwarya Rai wears in one of her songs. I have written that down below. Here I have tried to draw Sabrina Carpenter. This one looks like somebody else. I'm not very good at drawing, but I attempted. That's okay. There's another page. It's called Me As of Now. And I have written my profile, likes and dislikes, places I wanted to go, favorite movies and shows, favorite books, favorite music. It's a really fun Barbie coded page that I have written. It's a bucket list actually. Yeah, I love this pattern. Like in one side you write something that you have to write, and then on the other page it's like a journal spread, junk journal spread or something. This one again is a Polaroid poster spread. There are some other movies in it as well. And I have this vision board that I made for 2025. This is a mini size, mini sized version of my vision board. Things that I wanted to accomplish that year. Many of these things have actually happened. That's the end of this journal, and we can move on to the next one. This is my most recent journal. I haven't finished it yet, but this one is like my most prized possession of all time. Like I still fantasize about this idea of, like, imagine 100 years from now some young kids finding this out from an attic or from somewhere, like a lost journal. Like I would have loved to get something like that. I would have valued it more than any treasure, because this is like my life documented in a book. And the thing I love the most about this is that it's really chunky. It's like a proper junk journal. This one is actually called The Diary of a Hopeless Romantic. I'm not very proud of this one, but yeah, I attempted to do a junk journal with my KFC packet. There's another one as well. This is also kawaii stickers, I think, but I'm not very much into cute stuff. I want a little bit more like this. This is this is again one of my favorite pages of all time. This is about Stranger Things. This is I wrote this when I started to watch Stranger Things, and yeah, it's awesome. I got these pictures from Pinterest and I printed them all out. There is this little something. I love when my journal spreads are interactive and you can flip through them and you can open them and stuff like that. That just makes the journal spread so much more cooler. Yeah, this is a page that I'm really, really proud of, and I have written Stranger Things in. I tried to imitate the actual font in which they have written Stranger Things, and it looks pretty dope, I have to say. This page is also really one of my favorites. I already told you that this kind of format I love very much. This is my life list, the things that I wanted to accomplish. This is more of a vintage kind of page. I love this one as well. This is page called Why I Journal. I have written all the reasons that led me to beginning a journal. I started journaling for the first time when I saw that my best friend, she had a journal, and that's when I thought, oh, this is really cool. This is a Christmas page. This is something that I really, really adore. I've written all the random facts, fun facts about me, things that I love, movies, Christmas, self-care days, gift giving, all the things that I hold very closely to my heart. There is this page. I got some really pretty photos of myself when I went to a wedding, and I wanted to, store them, keep them in a physical form. I wanted to document them in a physical way. This one is very creative, I believe. I did this with the packages of cosmetic products that I've bought over the years. It looks very, crowded, and that's what makes it so beautiful, I believe. This page is called Clearing the Saved Stuff in My Instagram. We all have like tons of saved posts, reels and everything in our Instagram accounts. So I just decided to clear all that stuff. Like, you might have movie recommendations, recipes, ideas, things you wanted to do, random infos. I wanted to clear all that stuff and just put it into a book that I can refer to whenever I wanted to. There is a monthly recap. There is this page. It's a spread that I really love. It's a very summer coded page. And there is this page. There's a lot of photos of me and my friends when we went for a trip to Goa from college. And we have 73 questions with Navanita. I already told you about the 73 questions with Vogue. Yeah, I'm still obsessed with it, so I decided to give it another go. And this time I really answered all the 73 questions. It's like it took me a lot of pages, but I did it anyway. And in between I have this vintage page. It's also very pretty. I have this is again interactive. You can open this and you can open this envelope and you'll get like 2 little cards. Idea I got from Pinterest. It's called Things That Fill My Cup. Things that I do to fill my cup. I have written taking flashlight photos on dashcam, late night TV plus talks with my sister, having loaded fries or anything yummy, journaling with YouTube in the background, doing my makeup before shower, watching rom-coms and all that. Yeah, that's the last page of my journal. I still have to write in all these pages. I think I have finished only half of this journal, but it's so thick. It has become so thick because I intentionally tried to make it as thick as possible and I have succeeded in that. So yeah, that was all about my journal. Thank you for coming along with me and I hope you like this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much guys.